I'm Sarah Forgani with KENS 5 News Now. A woman was shot and killed at a San Antonio car wash. She was found dead Wednesday night in the parking lot of the car wash on North Foster Road on the city's east side. Police say 3 men were seen running away after gunshots were heard. No word yet on what led up to the shooting or a description of a suspect. Also, a young boy and his sister are seriously hurt after taking their family car in the middle of the night, driving at high speeds and crashing it. Castle Hills police say the 15-year-old was speeding over 90 miles per hour on West Avenue with his 13-year-old sister in the car. When an officer saw them, he turned around and tried to follow them, but they were going too fast. They ended up slamming into a wall on 410 and Northwest Military around 1 a.m. Police busted out the windows and saw the boy on the floorboard under the steering wheel. Both he and his sister were taken to the hospital in serious condition. Police say it was their stepfather's car, but apparently he had no idea it was gone and only found out after officers called him. Earlier this week, there was another crash involving a 15-year-old that ended with a family of 5 injured on the south side. That teen, according to police, had apparently run away from home after a fight Sunday. He took the car and sped through a stop sign at Walhalla Avenue on the south side, hitting the family's van, crashing it into a telephone pole, then into the family's house. Police say that 15-year-old was ticketed for driving without a license. An update on the 2020 Trump train bus incident. The city of San Marcos is being forced to pay $175,000 in a settlement for its response on that day. That incident went viral just days before the 2020 presidential election, with former Trump himself tweeting about it. A caravan of Trump supporters were accused of harassing a Biden campaign bus and getting dangerously close as it drove on I-35. People on board that bus accused police of ignoring multiple requests for a police escort. In a statement, a city spokesperson said while the city denies many of the allegations in the lawsuit, the police department's response did not reflect their standards of conduct. Following the controversial SAISD right-sizing plan, another school district in San Antonio could now be closing some campuses as well. Tonight, Edgewood ISD is holding a public meeting to discuss their redesigned plan. The district says funding has been a challenge because of a decline in enrollment. They have collected data on school locations, student enrollment, building conditions, and funding. No decisions will be made tonight, but the plan may result in a recommendation to combine campuses and programs within the Edgewood district. That district has more than 20 campuses with 10,000 students. Declining enrollment is also why the San Antonio ISD is considering closing down 19 schools. The district is hosting another community input meeting tonight. A final decision is expected November 13th. An Air Force Reserve man is detailing what happened after he was carjacked at gunpoint before the suspect crashed and died.
I wasn't screaming, I wasn't shouting, I said okay, didn't look at the person, did not want to look at the person, I just did what he or she told me to do and I got out.
Michael Martinez was at a Sonic on Junction Highway in Kerrville when he heard someone bang on his door. Next thing he saw, the barrel of a gun. Video from a nearby Mexican restaurant showed the suspect speeding down Sidney Baker Highway where he crashed into a truck. The suspect died while the driver of the truck suffered serious injuries. We're learning a lot more about the San Antonio police officers involved in a shooting that turned deadly during a traffic stop Tuesday morning. Police say officers Albert Sanchez and Alexander Suttles were trying to pull over a car at the intersection of Colima and Guadalupe Ibarra streets. 2 people ran from the car, and police say 18-year-old Richard Rodriguez pointed a gun at officers. The officers opened fire, killing Rodriguez. Police say the second suspect is 27-year-old Brittany Legree. She was arrested for several outstanding warrants. More than 100 pumpkins, electronics, and money stolen from a Southside church. It happened September 30th at Good News Lutheran Church off Old Corpus Christi Highway. Holly Guthrie, a church leader there, says a man hid in the church and waited for everyone to leave. Then he left with all those things.
Coming to worship, they chose to come and take some pumpkins from the patch.
The Pumpkin Patch is one of their largest fundraisers to help keep the doors open. If you would like to support them, we have more information on KENS5.com. Amazon is testing drone delivery for medications. The drone travels to a customer's home, then drops a padded package from about 13 feet. They say some Texas customers can now get prescriptions delivered by a drone within an hour. A popular attraction is returning to San Antonio this weekend. The Hello Kitty Cafe truck will be stopping by North Star Mall Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And it's your chance to snap pictures and pick up some unique items from inside the truck while supplies last. Want to check in with Paul for today's forecast.
All right, let's take a look. Lots of sunshine today. High temperature is going to be about 88, which is really warm for this time of the year. We normally see a high about 81. If you got anything planned this evening, we'll have clear skies, and by 10 o'clock, temperature 71.
That's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Forgani.